All right.
Yeah!
Here we are. Yeah. Wow, we've got a rowdy bunch in the KEXP live room today. It's live on KEXP. I'm your host, Troy Nelson from listener-powered independent 90.3 FM, KEXP in Seattle, and 92.7 in San Francisco. And we're streaming all over this planet Earth at KEXP.org and our free mobile apps. And these live performances right here are made possible by people like you. So thank you for supporting KEXP. Well, I've been listening to this artist more than half my life, and our paths have crossed many times. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but I'm talking about the one, the only, the legendary John Spencer. If you're ready, let's do this.
Nothing can change 'cause the work is a fun thing. my baby. Tell my baby right now. Tell her what you gonna do. Yeah! What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I wanna make her living. Yeah, you got to come on. You got to come on. Baby, you're coming on with me. Come on, come on, come on. All right, you okay? On the drums, Spider Bowman. Bass guitar, Kendall. Thank you very much, KEXP. Live right here. Christmas is coming up. Talk about it one time. High gear! Loading up my truck. A big 18-wheeler. A pair of lights, a candy cane. A stuffed animal, and I'll be so cold. Ask nobody that you wanna ask it a cat that you happen to know. When I drink more eggnog, then more liquor, I'm gonna get you with that hole. That's right, sir. Clear on my driveway. Easy like a rock salt. Dead raccoon and a possum spread out all over the asphalt. That's what I see in the turn reindeer. I'm caught up in the grill, my headlight. With a fool on my little to that field. I'm gonna shift it in the high school. That's right now. Yeah, up in high gear, baby. Up in high gear. Up in high gear, mama. Oh, come on, high gear. Come on! I see you stuck around town, baby, walking tall. It's all so good, the game ain't a chick. Watch out! Baby, we got to talk about her. Private jet and hideaway shields. And none of that stuff's gonna save us from there. Be careful. Gotta watch where you step. You're talking about home, but you're selling trash. You get the drunk. And a bit of face. Shut down. 2001. Now you getting wise and making plans. I got a mind trip going way up into space. Get back down there to earth. Represent. You're talking about hope, but you feel misery. You're just a junk man. Think you're some kind of tough man machine to make your own so hot. Such a love beam. Watch out. Oh, when I get it right now, baby. Big mouth and long shorts. I'll be the dark thing that I ever seen. But that's why you can cross the line. Oh yeah, you're talking about great, but you're pushing the stage to the drug man. That's like you're trash. Garbage time, that's a winner. Baby, to the drug man. Disconnected. Said I'm tired of being a sad sack and and I want you so bad. How much more can this go on? How long can I stand this? I'm getting better, and you know I won't survive, but I will sure be satisfied, 'cause I am disconnected once again. That's right. Can't get no grinding. I got that. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got to call out the main man. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a special guest here tonight. While he's getting up here, Mr. Ty Wagner. Come on!
Tell me you go. Both I left at home to roll. Light of right is awfully dim. I'm a no count, just like them. No count, yeah. No count, ain't out of here. No count, show your face. I'm a no count, I gotta leave this place.
Thank you very much, KEXP.
Wow.
No count.
John Spencer, live on KEXP. Guest vocals right there from Ty Wagner. Fantastic. It's always a wonderful day here at KEXP when it's John Spencer Day. Wow. How did you and Ty Wagner meet up? How did this all start?
How did we meet up? We met out in the hallway.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Ty, want to get up on the mic? Come on, man. Let's talk to the people.
Yes.
Know what's going on.
How long ago did you and Ty meet?
how long ago?
Was it like 15 minutes
30,
ago?
45 minutes ago.
Really? Ty just showed up and you're like, all right, get in there and jump on a song.
Actually, what happened years ago, my daughter, Sheila, contacted him because I was sitting at home watching, just relaxing, and I see somebody doing a song I wrote. And that was about 5 years ago, and I couldn't believe it. And so it made me happy. It kept me alive, actually. I'm 80 years old. If you want to know, I had a heart attack, but I'm really not supposed to be doing this, but this is more important than anything. And God bless this guy, man.
Thank you for coming and
That's
doing
what
with
it
us.
is.
And thank you for the music, Ty.
That's what it is. Thank you.
Amazing story. I mean, the whole history, John, you have been through.
I mean, Pussy Galore covered No Count back in, I don't know, 86, long time ago.
Yeah.
And one of Ty's buddies was remarking last night that I think No Count came out the year I was born.
That's right.
Yeah.
1965, we did it at Gold Star Recording Studio.
Wow.
And that was an amazing, Gold Star was unbelievable. So actually, we recorded where a guy named Eddie Cochran recorded.
Wow.
Same studio, same mic. It was just, we're supposed to be here right now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So Ty lives just a little bit north of here, and we're coming to the session. I thought, like, I gotta call Ty Wagner. I gotta see if he wants to come into KEXP.
Wow.
And tell everybody about being a No Count.
We weren't expecting this, believe me. So I'm glad to be here.
Thank you.
Well, you've made it extra special,
Kind
Ty.
of nervous, so I'm going to back off.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's historic. Well, what a moment. Thank you so much. Wow, for making that happen. And I wanted to talk a little bit about your history, John. And speaking of Pussy Galore, you and I have crossed paths a few times. We've been in this room together, and we've talked a few times in the past, but we have another connection because part of my family circle here in Seattle includes Mr. Barrett Jones, who recorded the first two Pussy Galore releases. And so I want to know what you remember about recording the Groovy Hate and the Feel Good About Your Body EP.
Barrett was a very good sport, and I've since learned or read something where he at the first session we did was just a kind of a marathon of misery for him and the people that lived in his house. And so thank you, Barrett, for putting up with our overload of attitude and lots of feedback and
he's
breaking bottles and
he's only had
banging on metal.
Kind words to say, and that was such an experience for him. And then you and I crossed paths, believe it or not, in 1998. I am from the Midwest. I'm from a small town. I went to school to learn how to record music, and then I ended up in New York City in 1998, and I was an intern at Matador Records when I was 22 years old.
All right.
And you had come into the offices, and I was like, oh, there's John Spencer. Cool. I was like the kid who licked envelopes and cut out articles out of magazines. They gave me $8 a day to get home, which actually didn't even get me home, which wasn't enough.
You got to understand, Chris Lombardi, he needs his money. He's got to, You didn't think Gerard's 3 homes, or come for free?
Right. But, and I was just an entry-level intern, and it was,
That $8 you were getting for licking envelopes, that's coming straight out of Stephen Malcolmus's.
Out of Malcolmus's pocket, right. But also got free tickets out of the deal, and they gave me free tickets to a show that happened on December 12th, 1998 at the Roseland Ballroom.
With Alex Chilton?
With Alex Chilton,
Yeah.
You remember. Good memory, yes. I was gonna ask what you remember about that, because there's the Blues Explosion playing with Alex Chilton.
We were so thrilled and excited and jazzed to be playing with Alex. It was a real treat. He was, he kept to himself. We didn't, but he always. One thing I remember about those shows, we did about 2 weeks with Alex, is that
Wow.
At the time that there was some sitcom on that used a Big Star song. So most of his set was doing kind of the covers like a Volare and whatnot.
Right.
And he would do one Big Star song, and every night he would say the same thing, like, this is that theme tune from the TV show.
Oh, that 70s show.
Yeah.
It was the theme. And I think Cheap Trick covered that too. But that was just so cool. There's Alex Chilton, a big star. There's John Spencer. I'm 22 years old, right in front. I had
You were a hip kid.
Well, and I thought I could handle. I was like, I'll have another drink. I'll have another drink. Next thing you know, I'm like leaned over the barricade in the front. The security guard had to tap me on the back. I was just learning how to be in the world as an adult, and that was one of my first shows in New York
I'm still
City.
learning too, so maybe you give me some tips afterwards.
Awesome. Let's see. Also, speaking about your musical journey and your history, what can you tell us about the importance of Tim Warren and Crypt Records?
Well, Tim Warren and Crypt Records is really changed and moved my life in so many ways. And, the fact that I'm here today in the studio doing a cover of Ty's song, I'm a no count, I don't, I think Tim is in some ways responsible for that. 60s garage punk was really changed my head around in a big way.
Right. Yep. Amazing. And as I mentioned, I grew up in a small town in the Midwest, and here I am like 15, 16 years old, skateboarding with all my delinquent friends, listening to the album Now I Got Worry, which I think is one of your crowning achievements.
You should never listen to that when you're skateboarding. There's a sticker right on
dangerous.
it. Like, do not skateboard and listen to this album.
It was dangerous, and believe me, I was injured many times listening to that record and skateboarding. But I've been wanting to ask you this for so many years, and I'm sure you've talked about it in the past, but how on earth did you get Weird Al Yankovic to direct the video for Whale?
I think credit is due to Russell Simmons, the drummer for Blues Explosion, and I think Russell just asked him.
Really?
Yeah, Russell was is a big Weird Al fan, and I think that one goes to Russell.
Yeah, I remember watching that video back in the day, and right when I saw the clip of Russell playing drums, and then all of a sudden an extra hand comes out to take a bite of a hamburger, I was like, that's very Weird Al, and lo and behold.
It's very weird.
It's very weird. I know that, and all of us, of course, have many influences and many favorite artists, but what would you say to somebody if they asked you, what is so great about the 13th floor elevators?
That's a good question. I'm still trying to figure that one out. That music is coming from somewhere else. I'm still trying to understand it. I guess, one thing that grabbed me early on is the electric jug. It's like, what is that sound? And, but the songs are amazing. Rocky's voice is amazing. It's a really tragic story. I don't know. Ty Wagner, you want to get, do you ever run into the third floor elevators? Do you have any experiences with Rocky? No. All right.
It does sound like it's coming from another planet or another dimension or something.
I think those boys were on another dimension for sure. Yeah,
yeah, definitely. And also, you've gotten to meet so many legendary artists.
Ty Wagner.
Like Ty Wagner. And also, can you tell us just a little bit about what it was like to work with the legendary R.L. Burnside? Because you're one of the few that have gotten to be.
That was an incredibly profound experience, really, for the Blues Explosion. That was just, to be playing with and just hanging out with, a living link to so much history. A guy who learned from Mississippi Fred McDowell. Most of the time with RL was just spent kind of, talking nonsense. RL loved to tell jokes, and it was just an amazing experience. And now, some 30 years later, I'm on tour, this Shake 'Em On Down tour with Samantha Fish, and the other art act is Cedric Burnside. Wow. And I first met Cedric when we were playing with RL, and Cedric was something like 16. And it's so wonderful to see that he's, carrying on his family's, musical tradition.
Yeah,
and he's doing so great. It's so nice to see him again and to, it's very, very nice.
It's those moments where you're like, wow, life is kind of amazing sometimes.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's those moments where you actually think life can be amazing sometimes. That's,
I think we all need some of that. This has been a rough time. Definitely for me, it's been a rough year with some sick family members, and I think for the country as a whole, this is like Ty Wagner was singing about. There's a lot of people are giving some dirty looks around, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
We gotta get together. We gotta take care of each other.
Yeah. Thank you. And thanks for continuing on. Your music is uplifting.
Oh, well,
and hopeful.
thank you. The name of the record is Sick of Being Sick.
Yeah.
It's on Bronze Rat Records.
Yes.
And once again, on the bass guitar is Kendall Wind.
Yes.
On the drum, Spider Bowman.
And speaking of your current band, tell me about the Bobby Lees, please.
Well, I think one of the Bobby Lees should probably answer that.
Do one of the Bobby Lees have a microphone?
Yeah, we both do. But I don't think either of us really have a good answer for that question.
How did you all meet? Can you tell me that?
We,
The Bobby Lees, I'm sorry, you want to?
I was just going to say the Bobby Lees got the amazing opportunity to open up for John with Boss Hogg a number of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the Helsinki Club?
It was at Club Helsinki in Hudson, New York.
Which is sadly gone now.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Now it's a Starbucks.
And John,
I don't know what it is.
John,
It's nothing.
Didn't
It's
you
a Wingstop.
Did you produce some Bobby Lee stuff too?
I did.
Yeah.
So the Bobby Lees, we're always looking for cool bands to play with, and word on the street was the Bobby Lees were hot, and so we asked if they wanted
Ain't
to play
that
with
the
Boss
truth?
Hogg for this show, and I think I kind of, casually at that time. How old were you, Macky?
I was, I think, 15 or 16.
Wow.
And so after the show, I kind of casually mentioned to Sam, the singer, like, if you ever need help in the studio, let me know. And maybe a year later, they asked me to help to make a record.
Wow, that's fantastic. Every band that you've been in, John, you always find fantastic musicians. So
I've been very lucky. I mean, it's pretty incredible. And you mentioned earlier about life being sweet,
Yeah.
some sugar in the bowl. I mean, here I am with Kendall and Macky. Yes, amazing musicians. I feel, and also to get to hang out and play with Ty Wagner.
Totally.
I mean, yes, this is truly a special day.
yeah,
really
we,
amazing.
We could all use as much sugar in the bowl as possible these days. So thank you once again for bringing your joy.
Thank
and
you
your
for having
music.
us.
Anytime. It's always a pleasure. It's always.
All right, we'll see you
lovely to
tomorrow.
be here. Yes, see you tomorrow. Doors always open.
Okay.
Well, once again, everybody, the legendary John Spencer you've been listening to right here live.
Ty Wagner!
And Ty Wagner, the
Kendall
legendary.
Wind! Spider Bowman!
Yes!
No count!
It is John Spencer right here on KEXP. We're going to put the room back together. Thank you.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.